What's going on YouTube? Dave back again, and today we got a new kit in, courtesy of tatsuhobby.com. That's right, boys and girls. Today we're going to be taking a look at the real grade 144 scale Unicorn Gundam. This one is in the premium box. I have to give a couple of quick shout outs though. First and foremost to Tatsu Hobby. I didn't get this for free. I ended up purchasing it, but I didn't realize they actually had this in stock, both in the Psycho frame box. I ended up ordering this on Tuesday. They shipped it out on Wednesday, and it was sitting in my post box today when I go home from work on Thursday. Another shout out has to go to Bunker Applaw. If you haven't checked out his channel, definitely do so. Make sure and turn on the subtitles so that you can see what has been, transcribed into English. He has a great channel, and I really like the way that he does his style on videos. So he was actually a great inspiration for me even picking this up, because it actually wasn't really on my radar. Another great channel to check out is Channel 2S. He's got a lot of great videos there going up, and it's really great seeing these guys kind of molding and redefining how videos and reviews are being done. So good job, guys. Now with that all out of the way, let's take a look at this guy. As you can see, we have it in unicorn form, and I know most of the time the box doesn't really mean anything, but I wanted to get this one because this will end up being in a giveaway at some point, probably here on the channel. As some of you may know, I do have the real grade Sananju, which I haven't built up yet, and I'm really thinking about doing not painting these, but doing detailing on both kits and doing a small diorama of them facing off, and then doing a giveaway on those. And I thought whoever ended up winning this might appreciate having the premium box. Taking a look at the box itself, I do really like the artwork. I do think it's kind of funny that it has down on here the actual product may slightly vary from images on package. Well, yeah, because this is pretty much CG, but as usual, this is a 2017 made in Japan by Bandai. Taking a look at the one side, you have the frame. They do have a new frame for the Unicorn Gundam, which I think is only appropriate. Taking a look at the other side, you get some poses on here. Read the instruction manual, what it's made of. You get a little blurb down here of telling you what is required, but no glue required. And now, let's get the lid off. Now, as you guys know, I normally do, I've already removed all the crinkly plastic because no one wants to hear that crap. All right, and we're greeted with the instruction manual. Getting onto it, number 25 of the Real Grade series, Unicorn Gundam, full Psycho frame, prototype mobile suit, RX-0 RG-1144 Unicorn Gundam. Getting into pages 2 and 3, you get the breakdown of the parts. You get a shot of the frame here and what parts will go to where. You get the do's and don'ts as usual. You get the frame layout. You get some story about the RX-0 Unicorn Gundam right up here, and it is kind of nice that it is in both Japanese and English, which it's a nice change that they're starting to do that with these kits. I appreciate that, Bandai. Thank you very much. You get the starting of the leg units going all the way through page 5. And like I said, if you notice, most of these actually have some English wording on here so that you're just not guessing. Pages 6 and 7, continuation of the legs. You get the beginning of the waist unit. Pages 8 and 9, continuation of the waist unit. You get the joining of the legs and the waist. You get the beginning of the chest unit over here. You get the finishing assembly of the chest unit. And then you get the beginning of the arms. And off the bat, I have to say, this is a lot bigger instruction manual than you normally get with a Real Grade, but rightfully so, because there's a lot of parts to this kit. Continuation on pages 12 and 13, you get the remainder of the arms, the shoulder units. You get some shots over here. Unfortunately, the story about the weapons are not in English as usual. You get the beginning of the head unit over here. On pages 14 and 15, you get the final assembly of the head. You get the assembly of the backpack and beginning of the weapons units. Pages 16 and 17, continuation of the weapons units, the shields, Pages 18 and 19. Continuation of how to attach each of the weapons to the unit itself. Along with that, how to pose it on an action base. Pages 20 and 21. You get some final shots over here of it both in Unicorn and in TD. You get some final shots over here of it in Unicorn mode and also in Psycho Frame mode. You get the breakdown of how to do the transformation on here, and that continues on for page 22 and 23. Last but not least, you get your color guide down here at the bottom, and you get a placement for all of the decals. Speaking of decals, you only get one sheet, but there are a lot of them. You get some duplicates for the Unicorn, which I think is nice because, well, you're going to end up screwing some up. You get some face masks, you get plenty of the different warning signs, you get some green over here, you got the two different masks, you get the silver bits, which these are going to be for joints, a couple little silver dots, not too many. And of course you get the reflective green for the weapons. Starting off with the runner. So each of these runners are actually marked like A1, B1, C1, and I have a theory on that, so definitely stay tuned to the end of this video to find out my theory. But runner A1 is all your Psycho Frame parts, and these are really nice looking and just miniaturized from the master grade and the perfect grade. Now runner B is going to be all of your frame parts. The one thing I do have to say is this Psycho Frame color is a little bit different than the actual Psycho Frame itself. If we put them side by side, you can actually see, I actually wish they had done this more in this color just to match up. I don't know if they had to do it because of the material type, because this is more flexible. I'm not sure, but it would have been nice if these ended up matching up. But taking a look at it, you get arms, you get shoulder units, you get leg units. I think this is more legs. You get the waist, you get the chest piece and going into the waist, and I think this is the head right over here. Moving on to runner C, you get the Unicorn V-fin, you get it spread out, you get the two-piece, and then you get the one-piece over here. Now if these are anything like the master grade, these are going to be super fragile, so please be cautious with that. You get your pilot figure, you get mostly head pieces over here, shoulders, you get chest over here and the collar. Runner D1, you get shield pieces, you get all the miscellaneous frame part, or you get all the miscellaneous armor parts out here. Runner E1, this isn't in white and it's not really in gray, it's just that different odd shade so that there's some color separation, but you get leg pieces over here. Anybody that's built a Unicorn, you kind of already recognize the pieces. You get runner F. You get runner G, which is in ABS, you get your hands, you get different frame parts over here, joints, you get some verners over here. This is in that grayish brown color that they've been using on the master grades. Runner H. Now this actually has some dark blue pieces over here which have been coming loose from the frame itself. It was that way in the package. You get some royal blue, which is over here for the backpack, for the feet. You get some gray pieces over here which are for the skirts, leg pieces, and then you get your two clear green pieces over here. Runner I1, this is going to have a majority of all your weapons and everything on here, and a few other pieces like the waist unit, but this is primarily going to be your weapon runner. Last but not least, two beam sabers. Alright boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that unboxing. Next video should be probably some part cutouts. I'm going to sit and look over these pieces and determine how the best route of doing that. I think I'm going to end up paneling lining them while they're on the runners, and then going from there, cleaning them up, and then doing the build video. If you guys like this video, definitely click that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. It's not going to hurt my feelings. If you guys want to support this channel and support me, see more great videos and get some behind the scenes, definitely check the links down below. I will have a link to both Tatsu Hobby and also my Patreon, where you guys can just donate if you want to donate and be entered into a random drawing monthly for the $1 subscribers. There's also different tiers for drawings monthly. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me as usual, YouTube. Appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, YouTube.